Right. Good day, everybody. How you doing today? My name is MusicMonstar, and this is Giant Beat Studios. I'm so happy to meet you again. Today we're gonna be doing as usual. Remember our promise. Since we started, our promise is that every time you come across our video, every time you see me, trust me, after watching the video, you should be able to produce. You should understand better. You should feel motivated to do more. You get me? So today, first and foremost, I want to get you, really acquainted and used to this channel. Always check in, always watch the videos, always like and comment, engage with whatever it is you like to know, you like to learn. Engage, ask us questions, the kind of videos you want us to make, put it in the comment sections, and trust me, I swear to you, we got you. I swear to you, that's why we're here. So if you're a beat maker, if you're a producer, if you're an artist, if you're a musician, do you understand? You need this channel. Trust me, you need it. Just trust me. Take my word for it, because a lot of things we're going to be sharing, we no ready to stress anybody, because we understand how they go. So like I said, we no ready to stress. Trust me, every time you go just dey see things. We no go take you through the conventional. We'll show you how they do them, gone. We go show you. You get me? So just stay here. Like I said, engage us. Let us know you're enjoying the videos. Let us know what you want us to put out. So if you're a beat maker, yeah, trust me, it can be tiring. Or let me put it this way: before we even say anything, for every artist, for every producer, for every beat maker, for every mixing engineer, for every songwriter, for every vocal coach, for every anybody, as long as you're contributing to this music, man, I just want to clap for you guys, man. You guys are not try. You guys are keeping it. So I celebrate you now, and I celebrate you every day. You guys are keeping it real. You guys are the ones holding it down. So I celebrate you. It's not been easy. Sometimes it's the fact that you don't even know how to get these things done. You want to do it. For example, an artist that he wants to have an idea of production so it feels closer to music. There's this thing with creativity. If you can actually go from scratch, you can mold it to become what you want. You understand? Somebody that has that kind of vision but doesn't know, the person might, if you don't watch many YouTube videos, make you never still see breakthrough on how to do them real time, real life. I don't know if you understand. So for anybody like that you need information, come to this channel. Trust me, you will find a lot that is going to be helpful, like what we're doing today. For producers, you want to produce, maybe you need VSTs, maybe you're just starting up, you need some kits, you need some samples, you need packs. We are here to help you. We're not leaving you halfway. Nobody say we just make video now, we just leave, and we did. Trust, I say we did. You understand? You guys are my family. We did together. Just ask, you need this, you need this. Even if we don't have, we feel direct to go where you go get them. Name it, whatever. We're just here to create that bridge, to link, to collaborate, to help. You get me? So whatever you need, you be artist, maybe you need some basic vocal plugins, reach out. We'll auto-tune, those basic ones will help you out. And for engineers too, maybe you need to get some, you want to level up. You have some set of stuffs you're using, and you probably just want to try out new stuffs. Let's talk. Let's do this. Just drop it in the comments. We'll do a comparison so you see a real-time check. Then if you need those plugins, like I said, reach out. We're here to help you. So my name is MusicMonstar. I've been saying help you, and I know a lot of people will be wondering, who be this guy? I know. Yeah, so my name is MusicMonstar, and I've been producing for over 2 decades now. Almost 2 decades now. Almost 2 decades now. And all through the years, I've just gathered a lot of experience and a lot of information, a lot of knowledge about this job. that I'm willing and ready to share with you, because I'm trying to prove a point to everybody that is not how far, it is how well. It doesn't matter. I give you a quick example, and I'm going to name names. Now we all know SAS, right? If you all remember, there was a time SAS did an academy to, sort of teach people, groom people. Do you know P Prime was one of the producers in SAS workshop? But look at it today. We know they try to compare them. We they try just look at how successful they've both become, given that SAS has been in the game for long, and P Prime is like one of the new age generations that's doing well and taking the old Afrobeats and music from Africa to the next level. So we can't take that credit away from him. But what I'm just trying to say is not how far. It's not for the fact that I said I've been producing for 20 years to get here now. It means you have to do it for 20 years. No. Trust me, you can become a genius in whatever field in 1 week, in 1 month. It depends on how bad you really want these things. And for us at Giant Beats, we're just here to make it easier, like I said, to save you stress of, making mistakes. What are the popular, or what are the first challenges you get as an engineer or as a producer? The first challenge is the fact that your song or your sound won't be as loud and competitive as other sounds. And the fix is so easy. The fix is so easy. Though I don't have anything playing in the DAW, but the fix is so easy. It just has to do with, these analyzers here. Maybe I should just quickly pull in a song. I think I'll pull in one of our songs here and Giant Beats with Grey-Cee. Grey-Cee, yes, that's her name. And she's an amazing artist. So let me just pull this in just to, explain what I was saying with the analyzers. So you see, even though we're talking, we want to actually fix a problem right away. You get me? I keep saying it and I'll keep repeating it. Every time you come across our videos, after watching it, you should improve automatically, because even the gist, you understand, you go water. Now, just take a look at this. So what is the problem we're trying to fix? The problem we're trying to fix is early producers, or at the early stage of our careers, we have the problem of our sound not being competitive, or let me just say, I talk about English, loud enough. And I said the solution is easy, it's simple. For you to get to that stage, you must have known one or two, Abi. Now just look at this. Just look at this. Let's see this together. Now I just looked at this. Let's assume this is where you're working. Should I say, let's say mastering, yes. Because some people master like this. So let's just say this is a song you're mastering. You see, let's put it in a mixer, and so you can display in 2 places because of what I want to explain. Now let me turn that down a bit. Now look at this song. I told you the solution is easy. When you are producing, let me stop the sound. When you are producing, when you are recording, when you are mixing, yes, before you get to that final stage, you see this side, avoid it. Simple, avoid it. See, let me play the song here. See, avoid it. Avoid this side. Once you start making your beats, you are recording vocals, whatever DAW you are using, make sure your song is not getting. In fact, you just hear professional engineers, and even Google search and everything will tell you your song should be -6 dB if you want to send it to a mastering engineer. You should have headroom. They call it headroom, right? -6 dB, and I think they said it's -18 LUFS. I don't want to speak English. I want to use real thing where you see for your computer. The analyzer for here. Just make sure, say, as before you get to mastering stage, make sure say your song no pass like this 6. Do you understand? See, make sure say your song dey like this. See. Now, this is not bad. Let me put it like this. As you dey produce. So, let's do it like this. if you start a produce, you might not put all that into check. Do you understand? So let your work flow, let it flow, work, produce. You see, once you want the mix, yes, once you get to that stage of mixing, say you want mix, you want to mix what you've produced. Try and make sure that the highest volume in your analyzer now this 6. Do you get why? When we started, or if you're just starting, you don't take note of things like this. There is no headroom for anything you want to add if your music is playing loud up to this point. Up to this point, there is no headroom. So anything you add is not doing anything. In fact, it's destroying the song. So that's why if they play your song after you've spent time, do all that. If they play your song, play other song, you see your quality drop. And you go to bang for studio. you go to bang for studio, but immediately you just take it out. That's the quick fix. Before you master, make sure your song is in like -6. So in case you are using other DAWs, you understand, and not FL, just look, C0, C, 1, 2, 2 bar. So just come down after 0. For some people, now color that they use. This one they show color. I would have used color. In coloring, make sure you're not getting red. The max you should get for the loudest part of your song, it should be yellow. Because you have green, yellow, and red. Yellow, the loudest part should be yellow. So your kick, vocals, once you play everything, make sure say the loudest is yellow. Once you get to that stage, you have solved the problem 50%. Now the remaining 50% now based on your understanding of what you are putting, why you are putting, because the main goal of mastering is to bring out, uplift everything. Bring out all the hidden elements in the songs, bring it out now. As simple as that. You understand? So that's how to solve that problem. What other problem can we really check? So let me gist you so you understand that music do not just it doesn't just come to you like a fluke. You have to be close to music. You have to be engaging in music. And trust me, you just realize that every day you're learning. Then be open to learn. Maybe now I'm now appealing to the people that are just producing, that just started producing, that just started making music. Be open to learn. It gets stage where you go reach. You go no say you don't know I'm reach one stage. You just want advance. You know go want just start. You go say maybe because you watch one video, maybe because you even watch my video, then you don't want to learn again. No, trust me, no knowledge is lost. The reason I can be showing all these things today, the reason I can sit here today is because I learned, along the line, everything I've learned. Some I don't even use. Some of the things I know, I don't even use it. I don't know if you understand, but somehow, maybe even for the purpose, who knows, maybe I learned all those things through the years for the purpose of these videos today, to be able to show you. So imagine, say, I know now. And these things might actually be useful, because finally, there's no manual to how you make music. Yes, finally. Because people don't actually see your process. People don't even care. Think about it. Think that the market woman where they market, it cares in a FL use or Logic or Cubase or sound or everything, or then they don't care. All they want to hear is output. Right? So you can pick. This person does this like this. This is the way this person makes kick. This is the way this person processes vocals. This is the way this person. You can pick. And the more you keep doing it, you just find your own template that, this is how you understand all these things, this is how I do. Though, I'll keep saying, on this channel, between me and you guys one-on-one, I will show you a way. And the reason I will show you a way is so we are not scattered. That a way, every problem that we're trying to fix in that one way route, you see how to fix them directly. So it doesn't look like we're trying to fix a problem that you are not facing. You understand? Yeah, it go dey real. So if you follow that one way, so even you that you're doing it other ways from how we are doing it here, in case you encounter the same problem, you can approach it and provide a solution to it. You get me? So let's dive back inside and do something else. So I started producing with 6 producers. Yes, it's a funny story. A lot of people don't know, and some people know, because some people actually are around when I started. 6 producers in the studio settings. Then, if you go near the computer now, so everything that was happening in the studio for me then as a young boy, I had to record it in my head, and keep replaying it in my head to get used to it. So, meanwhile, I just start produce. Which I want use they compete with people who don't they produce, they call them money back then. So I just humbled myself to learn from all of them. We only had one computer, so everybody take turn on the computer. You get me? So if you see me do a lot of things, because of how I've grown into these things, I grew with people that were already doing it, not people that were learning to do it. They were already doing it. So I was just trying, and I was learning, and nobody had that time to come and teach you, just on the go. Before I understand what EQ was, because nobody was telling me what EQ was. In fact, there's this name we used to call equalization. I think that's the full name. They will say making everything sounds equal. Simple way. But there are more to it. I only saw how they use it. I didn't understand what band was. For a secret, for a long time when I started producing, between 4 to 5 years. So people who I produced for then, they go know now and say, oh Bob, so I think this guy didn't do that time. For like 4 or 5 years, I didn't even understand what bands were. I didn't understand what threshold was. I didn't understand a lot of things. I was only doing those things I've recorded. I was opportunity to have a computer in my house too, so I installed and I did rehearse all those things. So that year, trust me, if I catch you for studio, go no say I just replay things. So remember, if you watch our last video, I told you a producer is a decision maker. Every musician is a decision maker. So imagine me saying I did replay within my head for real life, where we say what's happening now is not what was happening when I was recording those things in my head. Imagine you want to start a song that when I was learning, maybe they start with shakers, and in real life when I want to produce, then artists they tell me I play chord, and I'm playing what I recorded in my head. So I had to quickly make the decision, quickly fast forward the movie and play it in my head to when they play the chord and make that my starting. Decisions, like key decisions. So know it today that another name I will call producers, because the professional producers, there's one word they don't joke with, and that's control. Trust me, they want to be in control. In fact, that's the attribute of a core producer. He wants to be in control of the most unimportant element in that song. Once you give producer control that this is this thing, this is how to control it, leave him. You get me? Going back to the story, and so with the raw farm. So you have to be able to make decisions, and you have to have this bank, this library, of informations, so you can make them real time, because you don't have the opportunity to think. Like, artists no go deal with me now, and I go there they think, say, oh more, where the best keyboard deal I want to use really make this person feel. You make that decision like bang, bang, bang. Then you understand. The artist self no gonna say you're actually looking for something, but you go make that decisions and be intentional about it. So maybe I just showed you for you guys using stock plugins on FL. I just showed you guys. If you watched the last video, I introduced you to some stock plugins that has beautiful sound. I just introduced you to this too. It's called Toxic Biohazard. If you just come to your plus, just look around, you see it comes like this, and if you click here, there's like the library where you see different bass, different things, right? So that is that. So let's just pick something else, basic things. You're an artist, you have FL launched like this, and you want to record. It's not difficult. I'll just show you now. But before I even start showing you, you need some things that are basic. You need a sound card, you need a microphone, and you need headphones. Yes. For now, I don't even care about the big monitors, right? But you need headphones so you can hear what you're doing. That's your ears. Your microphone is your mouth. sound card now takes the sound from your mic to your computer. You understand? So you need those three things. So if you have those three things connected, and for new generation sound card, you don't need to drive them. Leave the English. Some people understand. And when you get there, when you are facing something that has to do with drivers, you remember that I mentioned that some sound cards, you have to drive them. And what we mean by drive is you just go online, you download the driver, and you install. That is to just connect your computer and the sound card together. So you see, once you have that done, I think most of the Mac computers now is just plug and play. You don't need all that, but for some Windows, all these companies are trying to update how their technology works with our computer. So the new generations are plug and play. But in case you plug, it's playing, but you cannot see it on FL. Like if you come to options, audio settings, and you see here, you are not seeing the name of your sound card, just know you need to drive it. And how you just do that, just go on Google, write the name of your sound card driver, download sound card driver. Then it will give you, then install. Right, so if you have that, and let's just say you just want to, record a song, I'll just show you a quick way you can record a song without thinking too much. So remember, you must have installed the driver of your sound card to your computer. So once you open your DAW FL in this case, and it opens this way, now you locate what you want to, like the instrumentals you've downloaded or they sent to you that you want to record on. Locate it wherever it is on your computer. Once you see it, so let's assume again that I want to record on this. I'll just click and drag it in. So once you do that, you have it here. Then you can go for that to record. So another thing that is quite important, like I said when you watch this video, little things that you will learn that will improve your music automatically. This one is, before you input any or load up any instrumentals to record on, try and know the BPM. Yes. This might not be so important if maybe it's a featuring job, like they sent you and you just want to record and send them the stems, it's different. But if you are going to be mixing it, basic or whatever, you need your BPM, that tempo, you need it set. Why? Is because some of the plugins we put, right, they work based on this information. So if the information in your DAW is correct, for example, if your BPM is 130 and you have a delay of 1/4, there's a mathematics connected to it. So if you know set time, I just import like this, the delay will be working with this BPM, which is not the BPM of the instrumentals. So you go to work like this. And aside from just delay, when you want to move, you have chorus here, you want to copy it and put it here, it will stress you. Remember I say control. Producers like to be in control. You want to be in control. You want to be able to copy it and put anywhere, and you are not so stressed about the timing. Because if you set that and you record, if you just put your scissors tool to cut, if you just set your DAW to like bars or beat, if you cut anything by bar or by beat, if you move it's moving by bar, you can't fall in between. It's moving by bar or by beat. So by the time you put it somewhere, if you remain small to sit down, going forward small, back a little, you go sit down. Unlike you go on the search, if you know. So you see, these little things will just make your work so easy and flowing. Right? So now, let's assume I have not set this. I didn't set it. But let's assume. All right. So again, if you now say, oh, I downloaded the beat, the information of how to get the BPM, the information as in the BPM information is not there. I will show you now how you can get BPM of any song. Let's do that. So you quickly go to your browser. Yes. Then you type www.tunepad.com. Enter. See? As easy as that. See here? It will even help you with the key. Oh God, I tell you, solution. Somebody say solution. See, just drag that your instrumental here before you put it in your DAW. So if I drag, all right, so that means we're doing it. But remember, what I'm dragging is not an instrumental. I just want to show you how. You know, if I drag this in now, leave it, let it load up what you've put there. It will give you the informations now. You see, it's telling you the key is G minor and the BPM 96. Easy, that is it. 96. Bam. So once you do that first, you will now set this guy to 96 first before you import. So I will delete it. Yes, I will now import it. Perfect. Perfect. If you have gotten it to this stage, you are 70% ready to record. On other DAW, I think you are 85% ready. But on FL, you are 70% ready because you just need to set just one more thing. And what is that? Quickly, let me show you. You quickly come to your mixer. Now you want to tell your mixer that I want to record microphone. That's what you want to tell your mixer. So how you do that is once you open the mixer like this, pick any empty channel. We call all these things channel, all these insert, 1, 2, whatever. We call them channels. Pick any empty one. You can rename it. All these things are not so important, but I can name it recording class. Enter. You see the name has changed there. I will know this is where everything I want to record, this is from where I'll take the input. So once you set that, you now come up here on FL, up here where you see none. You click it and you come down. See, focus, right, USB. Some people may be looking at, why am I leaving all this first side and going to this side? Look, this side is showing stereo. If you want to record audio, mono, please. Mono, if you want to record audio, mono. So input 1. So regardless of your sound card, there's always a numbering system on your sound card. Your sound card, you hear something like 2i4, 4i4, 4i8, 6i16. It means 6 input, 16 output. 2i2 is 2 input, 2 output. So if you check there, you see number 1, 2. If you plug your mic jack to 1, please just come here and select input 1. You see that? Now this thing that I've done, I've already told my computer now that I want to record. So if you notice now, my mic for this is that way. So if you are noticing, as I'm talking, see, it's now picking. Right? It's now picking. It means you can record. So one more thing, if you have done that, you are now 85% ready to record. The next thing is come to this your record button. Remember I told you in the first how important record is. Left click it. Make sure you make sure you mark everything here. Clips, audio notes, automation. Right? And that's it. Put your headset. Mute your monitors if you are using monitors. Just put your headset and press record. Then press play. It will count down. Leave it then. It has started recording. Anything I'm doing now is recording into simple. So if you record that, bam, you want to record another one, you can record another one again. Let's go. Yay. Gang. That kind of thing. You see, say the record I'm under. You don't need stress. You have started recording. So if this take I'm doing now is a backup, I don't record that. As simple. You see, say this take. As simple as ABC. That's how you record. You can move. I want to start from here. Remember, if you have it on it, by the time you press play, it will count down. It will count 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and start recording. That's my name. As easy as that. Arrangements. Let's quickly talk about arrangement. You see, arrangement is also a part of music that is very important. Some of us, when we started, Maybe because of church, we understood chorus, we understood verse, we understood intro, we understood outro. Now, I remember back then, if we were going to record a song, we start from the chorus. Even if the chorus is not starting the song, we just go to where the chorus is in the beat. Papa, look, if I hear the chorus there, we'll start the record. You say, let's go, 3, 2, 1, sing the chorus first. Because the chorus, then, we were made to understand that the chorus holds the full body of the song. The verse gives more details of the song. The verse is giving more details of that body. But the chorus holds the full body of the song. That's why we treat it first. So you can come and link it. You can hear how you are coming into the chorus, and you can also hear how you are going out of the chorus. Anyways, like I said, there's no manual. People start their song and record. You need to understand. You need to just understand how to represent your ideas musically. So let me quickly give you this trick. Every time you want to record your song, you don't write them. Now, I'm not talking about the writing. You don't write your song. You probably have sketches of melodies here and there. Every time you want to record your song, and this is very important for artists. So if you're an artist, come, I have a cheat code. I have a cheat code for you. So every time you want to record your song as an artist, right? Now, it's a different ball game if you already have, like, I already have a chorus for the song. Then, of course, go ahead, lay down the chorus first, then build the remaining. But I'm saying raw idea. Say, as I sit down now, day behind this thing, as I play, assuming that the beat of this song I play now, as I did, I don't think about them before, I just want to record, right? Now, once you have a catch of a melody, you don't know yet if that's going to be the chorus or the verse. You don't know. It's raw. I'm talking about fresh. So once you have an idea of a melody, go ahead and record it at the beginning of the song after the intro. Yes. You see, I'm creating another way of recording. Yes. Go ahead and record it. And have it at the back of your mind that however way you are starting, however, if what I'm going to do is going to become the chorus, I don't know. So you just have it at the back of your mind that however way I'm starting, whether I'm starting however way, know that you have to still build. So this will automatically give your brain this threshold that starts low and build high. Now, this is the same techniques they tell you once you go on stage and you want to sing. You see, now I want to give tips to performance. Once you go on stage and you want to sing for people, go and watch it. There's always a quick test run. Quick. You hear a singer maybe just do a riff. It's just coming in. The climax come meet where on a day. The frequency where on a day. You hear them go, oh. He won't sing, but he just starts with that one. No be show off actually. Now that building, because the person also know, waiting will come out by the time they start to sing. So you have to first build, you test. Be like starting a car. You won't start a car and just match 100. You start car now. You must start. The car will start from 0. Go check your car is 0 now. You start and you go come 1. Then if you start the move, now from 1, you go 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you go observe, say you don't do high speed. Same thing for your song. So just have it at the back of your mind that this is the starting. You need everybody listening to be with you. That's why you won't just start. You want to carry everybody along. And another tip, globally, for making songs, artists, come closer again. Producer, come closer again. Because if you're a producer and you're listening to this, it will help you communicate and relate with your artist better. I'll get to that later. But I said the global rule of making a song is that now anybody that doesn't know you has between 5 to 10 seconds to either like you or next to your songs. That 5-10 seconds, mostly, now pay attention, mostly is from the intro. Like after your intro, whatever is happening, some people are patient enough to allow whatever is happening for your intro happen because they just want to hear you. Some songs, the intro will be just vocal recordings, maybe samples or something. So they want to listen to you 5-10 seconds, at most 15. So treat every part of your song as important as it is, because you don't know where they want to hear. You fit this in an intro, make the person just go fast forward the song, and you go to play somewhere. Like I said, 5 to 15 seconds. Meaning, every time anybody is listening to any part of your song, like I said, it's mostly intro, mostly the beginning, the entrance of your song. Make sure whatever you are doing there is as catchy, as friendly as possible. Global rule. Nobody be your family member or they go listen to your song like 50 times before they like them. I might sound harsh here, but I'm telling you the truth. People will know, say this is why they talk now true, they know. I swear. Nobody get that time where you go first listen to your song over again before. You know be Wizkid. You know be Burna Boy. You know be Davido. You know be Olamide. You feel be, but I'm not saying you can't be. Let's tell ourselves the truth. This is another thing. Make sure you're telling yourself the truth. If you're not good at something, seek knowledge. No, they whine yourself. Say, imagine as I did here now, make I tell you say I play ball pass Messi. I didn't whine myself. If you allow me self, say okay, make I gel with the lamba. You know that I whine myself because I know they play ball. I play ball pass Messi now. I did. But now this will be controversial. If I not tell you that, I know talk more just for the sake of this video. Because I know now. If I now say I'm as professional as Don Jazzy, of course. You know why? Because I did the field. I be producer. So you understand? Not deceive yourself. If you need to learn, if you need to talk to people, talk. It's going to save you a lot of stress. So you get that global rule. Make sure your song is speaking. Make sure if the person hear that first verse finish, can't hear your chorus. So go back to the first step I was trying to tell you. Make sure inside your song you are flowing. I talked about your movement, like you are transitioning, climbing, right? Then inside the song now, make sure you are flowing. You are fluid. Then every 4 bars or every time you're trying to bring in, so script out when I said 4 bars, right? Every time you're trying to introduce a new flow or change a new flow, make sure from where you are to where you're going, make sure it feels like a staircase or elevator. Maybe you sing low and you want to go high. So make sure you treat your melody, you set your melody up to be going up. So by the time you switch to high vocals, you are not coming suddenly. Now the professionals again will understand this, because I'm not saying you can't be stylish like the larynx movement and all that. I'm not saying you cannot do that. But I'm saying for making, that's your style. This is for making music global. That's another fix and another solution for that problem, right? So if you're an artist, you've been making songs and they try, but they get the feedback where you want from people. People are not enjoying your songs like you expect them to. Watch our channel, and we'll give you more things you can put, add, curry, thyme, maggi, salt, pepper, you. Where you they add to, wait till you they dish out. And trust me, Eureka. Finally, I promise you. So that is that about recording in FL. Simple. So maybe as we don't do FL, because every time I talk Cubase, and now FL we just do. Maybe we should just try and treat Cubase today. Okay, let me just launch Cubase and close FL. I don't need all these things he's asking me. So let it come up and we'll see where we'll go from there. So I just have this that I was preparing to use whenever I start the video. So I'll just open it and I'll first show you how to record in Cubase. Then we'll go ahead and do anything we want to do, more on this. So if you observe, right, you see say this one they set. Is it the same song? Make I check. Are you telling the same song? Okay, another version, but not the same song. So now look at this. Sweet coincidence. So you see this one, you see say they set, and then they tell you what I need to do. And then they give you food where I need to chop. A lot of things I'm going to be showing you guys are professional moves that will take you from 0 to like 6 or 7. The remaining one will remain. Depends on you, how you want context shape everything where you sabi. So quickly, the same thing with ignore everything you are seeing on the screen now. We'll get there. So let's assume you want to record on FL. Remember the most important things I say you need to have in check. You must have a sound card, microphone, headphones. Then your sound card, you must have installed the driver. So once you come to Cubase, to check if your sound card is in place, you come to Studio, go to Studio Setup. In this audio system, see it here. If your sound card is not showing here, that means you know drive them well or you never drive them. Meaning, go and download the driver and install, refresh or restart. If you come here, you will see the name of your sound card. So once you see them, just select the sound card. You tell you switch. Okay. And you are good to record. So how do you import? Same process. Is it that you drag it in or you just come, file, import, audio file, then you go where whatever you want import, just go import them. Then click OK, you go import and come, or you can just drag, come, you go ask you, just then you say OK. But I want to click cancel now because I believe that's clear. Once you press OK, you go come in. So now the next thing, say you want to come record, like you have your instrumental. Let's assume this is our instrumental. And we want to add channels like you are seeing here. So for Cubase, these are the channels. You see my hair. You see the same thing for there. And that mixer I used to show you on FL. See the mixer here. Here they see the mixer. See here. No. We'll get there. So as you do now, you say you want to record your vocals ASAP on Cubase. What you just do is you left click, I right click here. You see add audio track. You click it. It comes in like this. Configuration mono. Okay. Then once you click OK, you go create. Right? If you press record, you don't record with that. You see, you don't need to tell this guy that channel 1 because automatically it just records from channel. This stereo in that you're seeing is like channel 1, and I can show you what that means here. Because if you come to input, see input 1, see left and right. It's channel 1, channel 1. So on that means, of course, you know that 2I2, that's left, right, 1, 2. Left will be 1 and right will be 2 here. And just push record and you are recording. And let's say you want to do backup. Say, as you record, I don't record here, I want to do backup. Just click it and write duplicate. You duplicate it, remove this one. Record your backup. That's that. Or just once they create the channel, you go ask you how many. If you just put, count. If you just put any amount, 3. If you check there, you go create 3. See, 1, 2, 3. Bam. And you're good to record. Shall you see that? So, let's now do something else here. Let's just... So, most of the things, like I'll keep saying, is the same. The language is almost the same for every DAW. Yes, almost the same, just slight difference, but it's almost the same, right? So let's talk about like, okay, you don't record now, a basic artist, basic, forgive me for using the word basic. I'm not saying it to insult anybody. I'm just saying in case if you're a professional and you're more advanced than what you want to see now, make you not feel irritated by say, now wait till they teach me this. There's more. Of course, there's more. We'll get there. But like I said, we want to start from the beginning. So basic, let's say you don't add this and you've recorded something. Right. To put like auto-tune, insert. On this left plane, yeah, all these things you're saying are the characteristics of or let me say properties of this channel. So this one seeing on, this one seeing on, right? This knob you are seeing C here means center. If you want to pan, the other one you are seeing 0 up here is volume. So where you see insert is where you can put plugins, right? Is where you can put effects. Yeah, I thought the effects for us means the compressors, the auto-tunes. Yeah, this is where you put it, right? Not like the gun effect. Now that if you watch the last video, now you have a better understanding, right? Not the gun effect or the thunder. You can't put thunder effect. Forgive me, guys. The thing is funny. So if you just come here, click anything you load in here, you are inserting it to that channel. Anything on that channel will be affected by that thing you put. Do you understand? So let me go forward. Make I just go forward to show you guys that I am committed to showing you super things. So let's assume that these vocals now, say we want to just basically make it sound good. Again, this player, the artist is Grey-Cee, FL Studio, produced by MusicMonstar, you already know. So let's say you don't record, more assume, say whether FL or Cubase, you've recorded and you have a recording section like this, maybe not like this, but something like this where you just don't record and all that. So what I like to do is I will come out everything, right? I'll come out everything so you can see it from the scratch. You know, it would be like, say, then I can use things that you have, you know, because some of the things I throw in here, you understand, you might not have them. We'll get there. I swear we'll get there, trust me. And all these dips I did here, this boost, I'll show you. Like I said, we'll get there. So just stay with me. Stay with me, we're going somewhere. So if you have it like this, this is how you put auto-tune. I can show you the auto-tune and the settings in case you want to copy it. You can quickly screenshot it. So if you put auto-tune, it comes in the key, you know that key you check at TuneBat. Put the information here. If it tell you G sharp minor, G sharp, then on the scale minor. Return speed, let's just say return speed is how the auto-tune is going to wind. So if you need a professional and your artist can actually sing, you don't need to put it too much. You don't need to full on, right? Though, for music's sake, all those rappers, the Migos, Quavers, those guys use auto-tune, man, and in a crazy way. But of course, we'll get there when we get advanced. So basically, you don't put your auto-tune. Let me just show you like stock plugins on Cubase that you can just use to enhance your sound automatically. You can hear how this. So I created a group. Yes, let me talk about that quickly. So if you right click again and look through, you see add group. You add group. So the configuration of your group now should be stereo. Because inside that group, you can pan things. You understand? If you don't pan things where you record, your group should be able to house them. Your group cannot be in mono, please. Very important. Your recording channel, mono. You don't have to worry about that on FL. But here, please, you have to pay attention to every details. Your group, stereo. So once you create a group like this, you can rename it anything, vocals, class, right? So how do you tell every channel here to be connected to that group is, see that channel we created that time now. See the way it is. Your input is coming from left stereo in, which is your sound card. And your output is just out. It's just playing stereo out. So instead of stereo out, you will now send it to the group, vocals, class. Bam. Now, whatever is playing, before it comes to stereo out, it comes to stereo out after it comes to the group. Because see now, It's in the group it comes stereo out. Before it plays out, it must pass through any processing you have here in the insert before it now plays out. You understand that simple process? So that's how we add group. And I like to group my sections. Yes, I like to group my sections. So quick one. If you're whether you are now advanced or you are in the process of mixing, get used to grouping, group and subgroups. Now you can look at, like in this section now, I have back group and vocals. Now back group is a subgroup of vocals. Everything here will go to the back group first. Now the back group will now go to the vocals. I will show you quickly in this class. In fact, quickly in this video, yeah. Your sound, if you just do 2-3 things, I promise you, what we'll just do for you. And I'll just show you things you check. You must hear yourself well. So let me go into it. Enough of the story, we don't talk sense. Once you load up your beats like this, most of the beats you guys are downloading are already mastered. You can't work on a mastered beat. Now remember in the beginning of the video, I told you about levels. Look down here. If you want to see and well, look here. You see them? If this beat was downloaded, it go they reach it up because they don't master them. So golden rule: once you import any beat into any DAW to record your vocals, first turn down the volume. Yes, first. -6. Bam. First. You see where those numbers are coming? Once you turn them down like that, you are good to record. Now record. So once you're done recording, you have a section like this, and like this you could sound, because remember we have nothing except auto-tune in the channels, in the groups. See them now, nothing there. See, empty. Maybe just those deeps, but I'll tell you why. Right? I'll tell you why. But nothing there, and hear the way it sounded. So I think as I put the effect, you see now it's sweet to call effect because you understand what I mean. As I put the effect now, you see what will be happening. So we are working on the vocals. I'll mute it first. For the first thing, I'm going to just throw into this workstation. For the first thing, I will just put like this. I need to hear the vocals raw. In case you have noise. No, we don't like noise. We don't like noise. In case you have noise, so you'll be able to hear it, and then do something about it. So there are denoisers. We haven't gotten to that stage where I just show you how to work on the mix, but I just want to show you how to throw in 1 or 2 effects on your vocals so you can hear it properly in your workflow. Or you can just have it as a template. You can listen to it. Now, if you have a vocals like this, your vocals like this that you've recorded and it looks like this, first and foremost, stock plugins, remember, just once you come here, click on this thing, you see EQ, click EQ, stock plugins. Should I use Studio EQ or these guys? Like everybody, they get Studio EQ. So let's use Studio EQ, yes. It looks like this. Any version of Cubase you have, it looks like this, but this is it. So now, once I have a vocal like this, if you don't watch YouTube, once you see something like this, you are tempted to just go in and look for presets. It's not bad though. Yes, because for me, remember, and this is now a very good one. Remember, when I learned, I said I recorded everything that was happening in my head, and I'll just be playing it back when I'm trying to do it, right? Now, how I was learning it by myself was going through those presets that they have. And how to see the preset is this box on Cubase. If you click it will show you different presets. Means something they've already set. They've preset it there. So they have presets for vocals. If I touch anyone now, let me see if I have, okay, there's reset, so I can touch anyone. So if I touch anyone now, this is like a preset they have for a pico snare. So maybe, I want you to understand this. So maybe we should just mess with the preset. Then, of course, other times when we meet, I'll show you other stuff because you can actually explore more from here. You understand? So once you just pick up EQ like this and just check for the preset, you can search for lead vocal. You know, you can be a male. I'm working with a female, so I can as well pick female. But I want to pick male purposely for the sake of me being able to tweak one or two things there. So that will also give me room to explain one or two. So I want to purposely pick male. So I'll just pick. So what you do again if you're working with your sound, you know, is as you don't write lead for here, click, they play, you see I don't solo am. So you feel here now, right? So just they go through them. Anyone that makes your sound cleaner, use it. We are not looking for volume with this guy. We are looking for the shape of the sound. As I talk, I try listen. Then if you go outside, you're going to see wait till they happen. See what lead vox female sound looks like. See what lead vox male looks like. See what another lead vox male feels like. So let me go to reset and then just study those things, so you go understand. Let me just go to reset. So I will just explain EQ. Anytime you see EQ, regardless of what it looks like, in your head, divide it into four bands. The low band, the low mid band, the high mid band, and the high band. 4. So in positioning them too, like what I mean position, is that you just drag them on. See this thing? Yes, you can use it to push them. It's telling where it is. See. In positioning them quickly, you know we are working on these vocals, and I said I'm not using the preset. I've showed you what different preset looks like. Let me just show you how to quickly, professionally use stock plugins and enhance your vocals, whether male, female, whatever. Once you just divide it into 4, evenly spread the 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, it's not even here. So this third one, which is number 3 here, I'll carry and come here. This fourth one, is it looking even? It's looking close to even. Abi? Yes, it's looking close to even. Abi? Good. Quickly. Immediately you do this, I won't explain it. I'll try and explain it. 4 bands. For vocals, you don't have low. You don't get how you think say your voice low rich, how your voice deep rich. Who get the deepest voice in the whole world? I don't know. You don't get low. That thing you are hearing now, low mid. So your vocals is always between. See the way they play. These things, you see what will happen by the time we do what we want to do. But let me just continue explaining. No matter how you sing, your voice not reach here. Trust me. All these places for kick, bass, and some instrument that has low representations. Wait till our ears, they majorly pick up 3 and 4. Now only some professionals here, they even pick up 2. Do you understand? So what do you do? Because say you don't have low in your voice, there's what we call pass. I don't know how I'll do that. I'll show you that with this guy, but I'll just reduce it. Normally, I would just use like shelf cut down. Let me say, this is it, cut, right? What are you cutting? So if you just click that cut and like this, you go cut down. What am I cutting? I'm cutting low frequencies out. So I will cut them like this. See as I cut them. I cut and reach like half of where I know say reach, because it will come out all these rumbles. Yes. I'm not following any rule. Yes. Yes. For people that have an idea, they will look say, I must see this guy. Yeah, they follow. Yes. And when we advance more than this, I'll still show you some more crazy things. The next thing I want to do immediately I cut, I boost. You see, as you cut, you go boost. This is the part you enjoy the most in every song. So for that one, I just increase the gain. Already, use your headset. My brothers, my sisters, put on your headset. Yes. I bypass this. I'm playing. You hear the way they sound. Did you take note of how it's sounding? I want to put it on now. Now listen to how it sounds now. Can you see it has more air, sparks, and it's cleaner? See, the clean just came from this guy. Now listen again. Did you hear that? Playboy. They call that plosives. You don't need that in music. So now listen to that playboy again if I put it back on now. Clean, smooth. If I want to transfer you straight up to the advanced, I'll do something else here. Yes. But for now, I won't do because of the next thing I want to do. Are you seeing? Now just 2 plugins we will use. Okay, 3 because of the other group that we have. We will use finish work here. And you see the way it will sound. So after I've done this, 2 moves will cut out the low, increase your high. Sharp. Immediately you do that, you are done there. The next thing now is you go to dynamics, then you see multi-band compressor. So it's a compressor but it's multi-band. Multi-band just means it's compressed by EQ. It's not just compressing the whole song like compress the whole vocals. It's compressing by frequency. Leave English. Multi-band compression. It has different bands. Remember when we talk about band? Low, mid, and high. So this one is multi-band like that. You can compress low, you can compress high, you can compress low, mid. Simple. That's the next thing we want to use. But as we want to now put this, guys, we have put it. This is how it comes in. Now you go and unmute your beats. We only mute the vocals. We only solo the vocals because we won't put EQ. And you will understand this small thing when we get advanced more than this. So let's quickly put multi-band. Like I said, for now, just follow me. I'll try and explain it as quickly as fast as I can. So in your multi-band here again, let me use a preset. Some people will go watch these videos. As I just open multi-band, they know the preset. It's like a go-to for all of us that here. And I'm just showing you. Just go to Ballad Master 2. Click it. Now, with confidence, I'll show you what to tweak. But with confidence now, play the song and the beat. Or mute the beat. Play the 2. Hi, Sarah. You select Ballad Master and play. So let me show you before and after. Those that 2 things. I've not even tweaked though the multi-band process. I never touch anything there. But let's just do before and after. This button here will bypass everything I have in the insert. So listen. You hear him? So let me put it back on. Yeah, let's play. That is how confident I am. Say, if you just follow what I show you today on your vocals, it will sound this better. Now, if you now feel like, oh, I'm trying this thing you're doing and my vocal is not sounding like this, then check your room where you record. Remember control. See, control is very important. we can pick control and talk about control one full day. Even in your recording space, a producer wants to be able to control how your voice is going to the mic. So you need, whenever you want to record, make sure where you are recording is dry. The reason you see paddings in studio is because they want to kill ambience. They want the sound dry, as original as possible, without any natural effect. You know, this room has natural effect, ambience. Yes. In your house, clap like I just did. Because you say your own would sound like my own. The reason my clap they sound like this is because of this build, this acoustic build-up. They absorb the sound. So you know they allow and send them back. You know they allow and touch wall. That's one. Two, the quality of your mic, not really, but I would say how you were voicing into the mic. Normally, every mic has a tube. So another quick fix, every mic has a tube or tubes. Check your mic, locate where the tube is, and that's where you're supposed to be singing. So you're supposed to keep the mic like, you see, use this as your check. The mic should be this inch from your mouth. Right? And when you want to scream, for professionals know when they want to scream to either move their head back or move their mic back. For the ones holding mic, if you have the mic on mic stand, just tilt your head back and come back. Tilt your head back. Another fix for recording. Every great song, these are the little things in check before it gets up that greatness. So let's go back to the song. More not to talk. It's crisp already, and I can hear it now. Crisp. So if we're tweaking anything here, remember we cut this low. This guy has brought back the low. So this is the only thing we'll touch. I'm not touching any other thing. I promise you. Here. I just bring this guy down by maybe 1 or 2. Because I reduce and finish. This guy brought it back. So I just reduce it back. I don't touch anything. I'm done with this guy. So I told you 2. I'm forced to show you more. So your sound will just come out. Let me show you more. Come with me. So after you do this, you must have what I call sibilance or SS sound. Is a must. So I can't skip it because I know it's a must. You've aggressively tweaked and pushed your sound, the life in your sound out. So you must have that. So just come here, search. I think it's in Dynamics too. Diesa. See. Again, you can go and look for male presets. Male S less. Click it. Yeah. So let me just explain what this guy does. It's just telling you that it's de-essing the frequency between 3.5K and 5.5K. So I will just open this naturally to de-ess between 3K and maybe 8K. The only thing I touch again. Press play. Use headset. It must have suppressed. That's the work of the de-esser, like the name de-ess. It reduces that S sound. Because I want your sound to be complete. By the time you finish this video and you're trying it, I'll show you another one. So this other one, I think they call them time-based effects. That is why your BPM has to be set. You see how all these things are connected. I mentioned at first. Now I'm going in depth. They are called time-based. Your delay and reverb. Right? So quickly, I cannot show you. I think I'll just show you. I'll call this template 1. Maybe after the video, I'll make this preset available for you for download. In case you don't get it, anytime you watch this video and you can't find the link to download this preset, please just comment preset and we'll reply with the preset. So the next thing I want to throw in here is a delay. Delay helps to feed the body of the song, of your vocals in respect of the song. What do I mean? If you just come here, ping pong delay, you have that. If your BPM is set properly, just select 1/4. Yes. 1/2 has the way it sound, 1/8 has the way it sound. Listen to them, but I'm saying for now, just use 1/4. If your feedback is how many times, delay is is what you people used to call echo. I want to press play. See how many times is the playback? The whole thing is called delay. Now, how many times it says one particular word back is what is called feedback. So I don't want it to say too much. I'll just use this to like 5. The mix is how loud now the delay is playing in your song. So before you start to stress your head and listen like the former bad engineer tech guy, use between 6 to 12. If you put it in 6, press play. I'm not touching anything, just press play. If I'm not hearing it, we are increasing. I can even hear it already. You see those extra details it's giving the song? It's beautiful. Yes. Then the next thing, you see I'm not doing too much. The next thing is reverb. Now these are the time-based effects. So reverb, the ones you have that I know you will have, you have these two. You see I don't even care. But anyone, pick anyone. Pick anyone. Pick anyone. Immediately you pick anyone, things you take note of immediately is reverb time, size, pre-delay, and mix. So let's look, where is the mix? See the mix here. Bam, finish. Set your reverb time. If you are doing R&B, in this channel, like I said, I want to groom matters producers, matters beat makers, matters engineers. For the time, if this kind of song now like R&B, 3.5, no rules. I'm not giving you any rules. Set them like this. You go here and it could come out well. For the size, now, just do 100 for now. If we need to come back there, we will know, we'll see it. Now for the pre-delay, let your pre-delay be between 10 and 20. Or between 0 and 20. Yes. The pre-delay for this reverb is the distance between the real sound and the reverb. Remember, time-based. So all these things working together with the time and the tempo. Right? So just set your delay. Let's just put the delay at 10. Then, after you set this like this, come to your mix. Now again, use your mix between 6 and 10 this time. So let's start from 6. So, use between, no, 6 is too much. Or 6 is getting to that too much category. For mix, for this particular reverb, if it's just too much, be bringing your mix down until you can hear it like you cannot hear it. And you cannot hear it. Once you want to pay attention that you cannot hear it, you can hear it again. Do you understand? Like if I play now for 6, then put 6 back there. It sounded like all, Abi. You need it, but not too much. So for me, automatically, I'll drop it to like 3. See the dry one, bypass. You need them. I want the year where I come for. I am sure your vocals will sound better. If it's too much for you, because it now has to do with your taste, reduce them. Once you do that, let's go to the next phase real quick. The video done the long, I'm sorry. So create another group. Once you do that, for this first, I'll call this my beginner's template. Right? Create another group. Route, send that your first group to the other group, which is this. See this now, send it to vocals. Now come to vocals. What we want to do finally here now is the balance of the old vocals to the beat. So should in case after you've done to this stage, you still feel your vocals is too low. The beat is still overshadowing your vocals. You can as well just go here and reduce the beat, but so you don't lose too much information, because we are not mastering today. If you do this and export now, if it's not sounding well in your in your output, you feel I don't teach you rubbish. Okay, so follow me. So if you have done this stage and your vocals is still sounding like it's shying away from the beat, your beat is still covering your vocals. That's the essence of this second group now. So what you just do is you come here again, insert, go to dynamics, go to limiter. I want to, yes, this limiter is a limiter you have, right? And just increase your input till your vocal is sounding loud enough. You tell me say you know be playboy. Who be those girls where I deceive for your timeline? You tell me say you know they hook up. You know they hear the vocals now. As simple as this. Once you get here, you must not hear your vocals. No lie to me. If you get to this stage of this video and you are trying this thing and you cannot hear your vocals clear and it's not smooth, then maybe something is wrong with your recording. Finally, to quickly add the sauce to this video, right? Now, if you are done and you want to make your song pop, because remember, say when you import the instrumentals, you took out some information from the volume. You just go give it back. Yes. So look here. I took out -6 from the beat. And I just want the song to come back to be sounding like, you know, I've been reducing. If I export like this, it go low. I just want the volume to come back to the way it was before. You come to your output channel, stereo output. Go to your insert. That limiter you put, I want to assume. I don't want to use maximizer. We'll get there. I want to use limiter again. That limiter you put for the vocals to increase the voice. Put it here again. Now, increase this guy input by 6 back. And I can promise you, that 6 way you come out, put them back. So quick check. At this stage, if you can't hear at this stage, if you now listen and it feels like your vocal is now too loud, it's good. It's now too loud. It was good when you first put the first limiter in your group. It was good. But immediately you went to your stereo output to add limiter and increase it back, your vocals now become louder. If that is your case, that your vocals now become louder, don't touch too many things. The volume of your last channel, increase it a bit. And balance it. I'm good. You know the year. So if you can do this, nobody will be listening to your song, looking at you like a mix engineer. They will just enjoy your song. It's later you cannot let them know. Though some professionals have the ears, because there's a way you are supposed to grind and crank these vocals to sound so beautiful. Yes, we'll get there. Stay. I promise you, we'll get there. So some people will know that it's not mixed, but it is listenable and enjoyable. And you export. Of course, you know how to export. Export audio mix down. You click. You select the parts where you want it to be. You put the name. If you want to export it as MP3, you come here MP3 and you click export. Now, another quick thing for Cubase before you export is, once you are done with everything, you press Ctrl A and P. What that does is set this marker. This marker was set there by me, and that's because, you know, I told you I prepared this for the purpose of this video. So in case you have been working, this is how yours will be. If you've not done it, this is how it will be. So before you export, once you're done, once you press Ctrl A and press P, it's telling the system that the song is starting from here and end for here. So if you want more tail, maybe after you end, make it still get more seconds, just increase it. As simple things. Increase that guy small. Then you export. And you're good. So trust me, it's not difficult. Becoming a music producer is not difficult. You just need the right information, the right people with you to tell you the right things. I would have, if I take time, say I want to explain just EQ, this video. If I take time, say I want to just explain compressor before coming to multi-band compressor, this video. Delay alone, this video. Reverb alone, that small reverb will just throw in, can destroy this song. Limiter alone. Do you understand? It has to be beat and beat. Every time you come, like I promise you, you're going to learn something that will improve your work. I promise you that. Once again, my name is MusicMonstar. Like, subscribe to the channel. Comment. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you want to see. Let us know what you want us to do next. We are here for you. This is Giant Beats Studios. Any day, anytime. See you again next time, guys. Ciao.